Friends, today we're gonna install that into that and see if it bumps any girls' panties off. Let's go! Yeah, everything came ready to go. Here's the 8-inch subwoofers. They look pretty nice. It came with install kit for your amp. You can see the amp right here. Gravity, I guess. I got this because it was only like 150 bucks and nobody has made a video of this subwoofer, so it's heavy. It looks pretty cool. It's ported. You can see it right here. Ported. It looks really nice and well made. But I guess I'll install it and then we'll go from there. Here's the amp. So here's the back of it. 8-inch. It's gonna go into this. Hopefully it bumps, man, or something. I feel something. Anything. Let's go. This system that I bought, it came with an amp kit. It came with all this stuff. 4 gauge, it says. It's probably not, but it comes with all the stuff you need to install it. So let's open it up, okay? Came with red wire, your ground, RCA cables, speaker wire, some accessories. And this is possibly the most important part of it all right here. This keeps your car from burning up or messing up your ride. Let's install it. First thing you gotta do is take the terminals off, and then you start with the ground, okay? Mine uses a size 13. Yours might be different. But since I'm don't let this touch anytime when you're working on your car. But since I'm gonna have to put a fuse on this side, I'm just gonna take both of them off, okay? Just make sure this doesn't touch anything when you're working on this side, okay? I'm just gonna take the battery out, just to be safe. You gotta find a little hole somewhere, a rubber, so you can pass it through to go on the inside of the car. I'm gonna try to find one. I was thinking about going through here, through this under here, but I'm gonna see if I can find something down here. I'm gonna take this off and another one, and then take this off and see if we can find an opening. Yeah, there's 3 of them like this that you gotta take off. Here you see them, and then this just slides out, and hopefully we can find something under here. There's a light. Let's take this out of the way. We might be able to go through there, right there. You see it? We might be able to go through here. Rubber. There's a rubber. We might be able to go through here. So let's go. Might be the only option we have. I don't see no other opening. So this might be the only option we have right here. So let's make a hole or something. So I found my trusty coat hanger. You gotta have one so when you get locked out or your toilet gets clogged or your sink gets clogged, these are very handy. So just keep one somewhere, especially for this kind of occasion, I guess. You see this little hole right here? I'm gonna see if it comes out on the other side. Okay, but since I only have two hands, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'll be back. So I tried it with this before, and it came through to the other side. So I decided to, instead of going through the same hole and messing up all those wires right there, I just made an extra hole on the side with the drill. And now I'm going to pass it through and then bring it out through the other side. Hopefully I can reach it somehow. And then pull it from there instead of doing the clothes hanger. So let's see if we can make it happen. Okay, it does go to the other side. It does. Okay, this is the most important part of installing a subwoofer. You gotta have a fuse for it, because if you don't put a fuse in it, you might burn up. This might burn, start a fire, all kinds of things. This will might possibly save your life, so use it, right? And if your kit doesn't come with one, go take it back, and get one that actually has one. Any kind of fuse, man. Get the appropriate size. If your amp is 1200 watts, like mine says, you gotta get 4 gauge or something that can handle it. I was thinking about putting it here, but I'm just gonna like zip tie it right here or something. Zip tie it between those two. I'm not sure. In case I get rid of the car or something. I can put it here, but I don't know. I'm just gonna zip tie it somewhere. So let's start with this. Okay. You can buy a kit for like 30 bucks on Amazon. It has all kinds of stuff. A cutter, all kinds of stuff. To make this process easier. If you don't have this, it's okay. You can just, put it between all that stuff right here. It's the same thing. It'll work. Okay. Once you cut this off, cut it kind of to size. That much. And then just go around until there's actually a tube for this, but I don't have one. So cut enough, kind of twist it. I don't know, I always do that. This might be too big for it. The one that came with it. But lucky for me, I have a kit. This one seems good. Hopefully. This one seems like a good size for it. then you try to crimp this, right? Okay, I only have one. So you just crimp it, okay? That might be a little too much, but as long as it doesn't come off, that's the most important part. Okay, it's nice and solid. So stick it onto this right here, one of the bolts. Okay. So you loosen one of the sides, so you can stick it on. Then you cut some of this off, so you can put your fuse, try to put it as close as you can to the battery, supposedly. I'm not sure how close, but I'm gonna do it right here, okay? Cut that off. It's gonna go like this. Put a sleeve. For protection, I guess. I'm not sure. And to make it look nice, I guess. And then you heat shrink it, okay? Look at this. Or you can use a lighter. Or you can leave it, or use you can also use electric tape. Or just leave it on. It's up to you. Looks nice, huh? Then you take one of them off. I was gonna put it here, but oh fuck, it's hot. I was gonna put it here, but I just put it there. I don't know if it makes a difference. But it's not like high-powered amp or anything. It's just cheap as amp. So I'm just gonna stick it here. Hope for the best, huh? And then screw it back on. And the sucker's still hot. Make sure it's nice and tight, but not too tight because you might break it. Okay. You might break the little nut. Make sure nothing moves. Everything's good. Next step is to put the fuse. Then use your Allen wrench to take this off. I don't know why they didn't provide you with one, because you might not have one. So you loosen it enough so you can put the other part, the other one in. Comes with the rubber and all kinds of stuff. So you just kind of measure it. Looks like it's that much, so just go a little bit more for this part. So cut that much off, okay? Just be careful right here. Don't cut yourself, or don't over got this shit either. Okay, you cut it. You put this, don't forget this part first. Pass it through the little rubber, hopefully you can. Like that. I think it goes this way. No, it goes the other way, damn it. Try not to break any strands. I guess this keeps the water out. I think that's what it's for. Like that. Then you grab this sucker, you put it in here. I wonder if you can do it the other way, because I didn't cut enough. Maybe I did. Then tying it, okay? Hold everything while you're tying it. Tying this sucker up, okay? Not too much, because you might break everything. Make sure it doesn't come off. Everything else is coming off except that, so it might be good. Then you screw it on. Screw this part. And then you do the same thing to the other side, right? Same thing. I'm not gonna show it. I guess the kit came in with this black stuff, so I guess I'm gonna use it to cover the wires, okay? And I also decided to put on black tape over this, because you can see the wires hanging out and everything. So I don't know, just for my own peace of mind more than anything. And I'm gonna stick it right here, okay? Between those two. Something like that. And then I'm gonna put this around it. I think it's heat shield or something. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Then you stick it all the way to the back, and then you go all the way to the where the fuse is, right? This shield. Nice and tight, and then just cut it off right here, and then go to the next one, right? I'm not using the right tool, but whatever, it's just plastic. And then do that side. If you want, I am, but you don't have to. And you do the other side, make it look nice. Nice enough. Then I'm just gonna stick it right here. Right, I'm gonna stick it right there. hopefully, for now, if I change my mind, I'll move it. Yeah, they gave me this flimsy ones in the kit. I'm just gonna use mine. They're a little bigger. Peace of mind too, why not? Hopefully they fit in the hole. But for now, we'll just leave it like this, right? At the end, it'll probably look like this, but I don't know. Or maybe I'll stick it to this, but I don't want to for now. So. Make sure you put another one somewhere else so it won't be dangling, okay? Okay, so put another one somewhere. Even two if you want. Just keep it from going toward the engine or the tires or something. So put a couple more so it won't touch the tire or the engine or anything, just to keep it from being too loose, right? And on to the next step. Okay, you checked. Yours might be different if it's a different car, okay? So you take this off. There's the little clips. Try not to break them. I might have broken one right here. And then there'll be like a little thing you can go through on mine. And then you just put all this wire, get this wire right here, and then make it go underneath that all the way. In here, all the way. And then find a way to stick it through here and then to the trunk, okay? I have this off because I also installed speakers on my next video, alright? So look it up, right? Bye. This 8-inch first to go behind this, but they're too long and they won't fit right here, so I might have to leave them right here. And then this, I just got enough red. So, and then for the ground, I couldn't find anything to ground it with. But I found that nut right there. Maybe I can just hook it up to that. But this is the one they came with. It's not long enough. So I have some extra at home. I'm gonna use that. Make it long enough for my ground, right? So it's gonna go to that. Gonna go like this way, kind of, because the spare tire goes here, and then hopefully I'll have enough to go to connect to my amp, to that built-in amp. Right? I'm gonna start on it right now. Now we're gonna install the RCAs. This is the one that gives the sound to the amp. These are hooked on RCAs. They're hooked onto the radio and the amp in the back, okay? So we have to open this up to get to the, in my particular car, you gotta open it up. Open this. And you gotta install this too. This is the one that turns on the amp. When you turn on the radio, it turns on the amp. So you're gonna need it. And they're gonna be running on this side of the car. That side you have the power, so it won't interfere or make noises. And then this side, you put your RCAs in, all the other stuff, okay? That goes to the back. So let's open this up. It's easy. There's 2 screws on here. 1, 2 screws. And then that's it. All you gotta, after that, all you gotta do is pull this out, right? I already started on it. And be careful because this is flimsy. So I'm gonna start on it and then I'll come back, okay? Be careful because there's a lot of stuff that will break. Okay. And I'm gonna make a video about this, how I got this for free. Almost for free, okay? This can wood. But I'm gonna make a video of it. So, and then after you've taken everything off, like I did, you don't have to take it off completely. You use a size 7, I think, to unhook 4 little screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be careful with this because mine is already broken, but yours could break. Because we gotta access the back of this radio, okay? So that's next. Let me take him off. You take out the radio. Mine has 4 screws, and then 2 on top. But my little watch broke. I mean, it was already broken, so it broke even more right here. But I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to find another one or glue it or something. And then you fish them down there somewhere. There's 2 wires, okay? Okay, you just find a way because they're gonna go to the back, okay? To the amp. So this is for left, right, sub out right here, and then this one's for your subwoofer, and then this one's for your steering wheel controllers, which I'm not using. So we'll plug this, we'll plug RCA's black with white, and then blue with red, and then this wire I'm gonna connect it to this one, okay? Let me do that. I'll be right back. So once you connected all this and this one, you put everything back together, okay? Make sure, try not to break stuff. I already broke half of my stuff. So now to run all those wires, open this, go under here, open this. I'm not gonna show you that because we did on that side. Then you go through there, through back here, and then in here, and then to the trunk, okay? And then hopefully they reach enough to hook up to the amp over here. So let's do that next. Now you gotta plug everything into the amp, okay? So blue with red, black and white. There's a bass boost. There's some other stuff here. I usually just leave them alone until I'm done, until I learn more about it. So try to learn more about this part, and then maybe you can adjust it, make it sound better. But for now, we're just gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna power boost this sucker because why not? And then here's your 12 volt right here, remote, which is that blue one, and then black goes with this, all right? Red, blue, black. Let's put them on. So when you plug in this stuff, make sure you put red with this. Don't mess them up, okay? This is very important. Red, remote, black, alright? Or ground. Don't mess them up, alright? Don't mess this up. Because you all did all this work for nothing. And then when you're done, double check, triple check everything, okay? So let's finish. I'm not going to show you this, just follow it, right? I'll show you at the end. So here it is, plugged in. Okay, make sure everything is plugged in, alright? Wiggle it, play with it. Don't play with it too much. Okay, you wiggle it, you make sure everything's connected. We're done. That's the installation. Just put everything back together. Okay, you put everything on, make sure everything's nice and tidy, straight. Make sure this is okay. You know, go back here. Check your wires one more time. Make sure they're good and on. There's no power yet because it's not on. Wire. If it doesn't turn on, it might be because of that. That's the first thing I would check if it doesn't turn on, okay? Let's see if it turns on. Okay. On standby. Let me go check it right away. Let's check it. See the little light turn on, so we're good. Everything looks good. So let me finish and then we'll test drive it or hear it. Alright, we have it all installed. Everything's on. I'm gonna put my YouTube music on since I own it. Okay. We'll start out with this one, alright? It's called Take Me For a Ride, alright?
Take me for a ride.
Take me for a ride under midnight skies, with your hand in mine, love in our eyes. Sunday night, slow jams playing so right.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds great.
Take me for a ride, just hold me tight.
I also put new speakers and a new amp and
Voice blends with the melody. Every word feels like it's meant for me. Leather seats, windows down. No one else around this town. You laugh, I lean in close. The way you love me, baby, shows. The music's sweet, but not as much as every mile wrapped in your
alright,
touch.
let's try my other song.
Take me for a ride.
I own this song, so YouTube don't go crazy on me. Alright, that one sounded good. Let's try this one. This is the one I really wanted to try. Let's go. I made this video just for this subwoofer.
So what? Bump in the trunk, yo, tú sabes. Pull up slow, I ain't rushing. Subs in the back, they be crushing. System hits so clean, no distortion. Feeling that boom like a bass explosion. Nighttime drive, windows shake. Subs so deep, make the pavement break. Gravity thump, can't fake the weight. Sweet watts, now elevate. Super L bass, feel it in your chest. Boom in the whip, I don't Joselito, yeah, that's the best. And built-in, there's no cap. Plug and play, now watch it snap, no cap. This sound be fuego, low and clean like it's straight from Diego. Cuando suena, shake the ground. Eddie Bass got a royal crown. From the hood to the hills, the same sound. Bumping, got me bass bound. Super L bass, feel it in your soul. Hit so hard, lose all control. Riding low when the speakers go. Lows bumping on, cruise control. Midnight ride, stars above, but it's the bass that I really love. Clean and install, fit like a glove. Suavecito vibes, that's what I'm proud of. Proud of, proud of, proud of, proud of, proud of, proud of.
And they're only 8. I don't know how it sounds outside. Yeah. There you go. Those little 8 gravities sound pretty good to me. 140 bucks, man. Try 'em out. And watch my videos. Bye.